Dear beloved, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we talk about trust and love. If you want to get and to stay in an unconditional loving relationship, I call this a twin flame relationship. I'm on the twin flame journey. Maybe you're also on a twin flame journey. And if you want to get and stay into this connection, you really need a lot of trust. Especially when unexpected twists appear on our path. And it is possible that a twin flame runs back into the arms of a karmic partner. And what do you do if this is the situation? One of our students, she encountered this situation. She manifested contact with her twin flame, and he even said, "You are the love of my life. I want a future with us. I want to spend the rest of my life together with you." But then after a while, she got into the fear mode again, and then she manifested no contact, and that her twin flame said that he didn't have feelings for her anymore. And now she checked his social media profile, and now he's in love with a karmic partner. They say they're each other's love of their life, and that they get married and everything, but they just know each other for just a couple of days. So it seems like a really fake thing, right? But this can happen to you if you're not staying persistent. And just before getting into union with your twin flame, the situation can get worse than before. But if you then persist and stay true to your desires, then you can make the step. Then you can make the step to union. It's like it's the last test or the last final exam. Are you staying stable? And I often see that people who stay stable after that point, then that twin flame comes back to stay for good. So what can you do about it if this happens to you? Because sometimes you might think that you love your twin flame much more than they love you, right? And that's not a nice feeling. And it's quite common for divine masculines to express that they don't have feelings for you anymore, and they're sometimes like an oyster, and it's difficult for them to express their real feelings for you. All right, during moments of confusion and doubt, it's vital to pay attention to your emotions. And I recommend you to use the Aloha technique. I will put the link below to the free video about the Aloha technique. And after that, you can start the affirmation. Maybe you can make notes. I will give you the affirmation right now. And if you want to make it stronger, then you can type it below the video. Because it's not watching the video, reading books. It's about doing. Doing, because if you are changing yourself, if you are renewing yourself, then your twin flame connection will be renewed, and it all starts with creating new thoughts, because thoughts create new feelings, and feelings create new behavior, and your mind and your body are connected to your soul, so you can influence the connection with your twin soul if you change, if your body and mind changes, and you are getting more in touch with your soul's desires and stay true to them, and don't let your ego stand in the way. And it all can work very fast for you. So the affirmation is, my twin soul shows unconditional love for me in every possible way. So again, my twin flame shows unconditional love for me in every possible way. And I say in every possible way because the way you love showing your twin soul the love to you is maybe different than I would love my twin flame to show his unconditional love in every possible way. So you get more open and you expect that your twin flame shows their love in every possible way. So that means staying true to the appointments you make. They come on time. They love to spend time with you. They express their feelings for you. They bring you to their family. They invite you to their homes. They want you to stay over. They want to spend holidays with you, vacations. They want to They say they want to spend the rest of their lives with you. Maybe they want to marry you. Maybe they want to live together with you. Maybe they want to buy a home with you. So in every possible way, they show their unconditional love for you. And unconditional love is that it doesn't matter what you do or say, but there is still this unconditional love. And unconditional love doesn't mean that you have to cross your own boundaries and accept everything. That's the opposite meaning of unconditional love. But more about that in another video. So occasionally karmic soulmates may enter your twin soul's life. Maybe it happened to you. So let me know if that happened to you as well. And it's causing a lot of confusion and uncertainty. And the student also ran into the arms of a karmic partner in the past. It was not such a long time ago, and now her twin flame is mirroring by doing the same. So she now learned not to run into the arms of a karmic partner, not to watch at their social media, because then it's very difficult to stay true to your own desires. You spiral, so that's never a good idea. And she learned that she had this sentence, this programming in her system, and that was saying, here we go again. And she expected that there would be no contact again, because they experienced that in the past, and that's why she's repeating all those patterns. So now she has to affirm that they will get in touch, and that they will stay in touch, and that they will get into union, and now it's for good. Now her twin flame is there to stay. And she also was angry with her twin flame. She didn't know it, because there's so much unconditional love, and then you forget that you can also be angry. And she also forgot to forgive her twin soul. So because it was, in the end, it was her frequency not being good enough, not being loved. And yeah, that's why her twin flame ran into the arms of this karmic partner, because it's exactly mirroring her own frequency. And that's the good thing. If you know all this, you can easily change your frequency, and then everything turns around. But it's never your job to decide whether your twin soul has found their true match. Don't try to convince your twin flame that he's running into the wrong arms. So just leave your twin flame alone. You don't have to do anything, and you don't have to say anything to your twin flame. So don't try to convince them. Just stay true to your inner desires. So when you're tempted to check your twin flame's social media or online presence, resist the urge, and instead you can use these affirmations. Maybe you can watch their picture or visualize their picture, and you can say these affirmations. Hello, my dear, I know we are meant to be together. So you can hear your twin flame saying these words to you. Hi dear, I missed you so much. I know we are meant to be together. How wonderful. And you can also see that there are messages, and you can say, oh, how wonderful. Again, a loving message is coming from my twin flame. And oh, wow, another cherished picture of us is now online. So you can visualize that there are pictures of you and your twin soul online. But that's very difficult if you're going to check their social media page, right? So don't do that, and just stay true to your inner desires. And it really works, and it can work really fast, especially when you see an opposite situation and you push through that and you keep visualizing and affirming. Then you really showing the universe your commitment. You really show commitment to your true desires, and then you will get commitment from your twin soul. So these affirmations not only strengthen your connection, but also create a positive and loving environment. And by letting go of the need to constant monitor and control your twin flame, you will give them the space and the freedom they need to navigate through their own journey and find their way back to you for good, for now and always. So trust the love that binds you. I always used and still use geranium and I started my own brand when I united with my twin soul. And it was Corona, and I decided to start the Infinity Essential Oils. They are 100% pure, and I call the geranium the trusty oil. So it's very easy to know which oil you need to use because it's trusty, it's with geranium, and I put it on my wrist, but you can also put it in a diffuser if you don't want to put the oil on your skin. And in the beginning, I didn't like the smell of geranium because for me it was really difficult to trust. But now I start trusting more. I start loving the smell of geranium more. If you repel geranium, maybe that's a sign. So you can buy it everywhere. Choose 100% pure. And if you want to be sure of the quality, you can always choose our Infinity, and we appreciate it if you use the Infinity oils, of course. You can make the journey go easier, smoother, and faster for you. So if you want to dive deeper, you can join our Twin Soul School course. You can also read the first chapter for free. It's a chapter and it's 46 pages, and everything I told in this video, plus more examples and exercises, they are in there. They are for free, and I will put the link below. So you can read the whole chapter, the introduction to the twin flame journey, for free. It's in English, it's in Dutch, so you can just read it. And if you're still watching, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. I'm so grateful that you are liking, subscribing, and sharing, and that as many twin flames as possible worldwide can unite. So thank you again, and remember, you are never alone on this journey, and love always prevails. So be love to be loved, and I would love to see you next time. Namaste.